spectator will be able to. Hello, welcome to this wonderful stream. It is another Char race. Surprise! What else would we be doing on Speed Simpsons? I don't know. But it's a Char race. We've got LP3 going up against JPEG. Should be a very fun race. JPEG async to this one, but we don't need to discuss that. LP3 is gonna be doing this live, cause he's cool. Cause he's cool.
I just want to check that my live split's working.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Fair enough.
And just for the memes.
Sweet.
Nice grind.
Thanks.
Is this Simpsons skateboarding? Is this Simpsons skateboarding? That's some driving, holy cow. Okay. That's some driving, holy cow.
Definitely not doing that in the race. I'm good whenever, as long as somebody can kick me, because...
Nobody can kick you right now.
Incredible.
Nobody can kick you right now. Can you all tab
You
and
can just
move
move
yourself
yourself
during the cutscene?
Insane.
I mean, I can
you all
mute
tab
myself
and
right
mute
now, but
yourself
it's not
during the
deafening
cutscene?
myself, right?
Do you have a
I can deafen myself, and you can do it.
Do you have a chat up?
That works. Alright, I'll do that now.
Okay. Yeah, that works. Alright. I sent the go. And there goes LP3. Alright. We are off. LP3 already has a 6-second lead. Oh, never mind. JPEG just took a 5-second. That was it's the new cutscene skip. You skip 5 seconds ahead. It's very fast, cutting edge technology. Brought to you by Top End.
For the FDA. It'll give you the get up and go. You need to do all the pathetic stuff you have to do. Try new improved Buzz Cola.
Also, make sure to get your predictions in for who will win.
Get Buzz Cola. Let's do this thing.
Alright, let's see. JPEG goes for Bush Strat. Does not get it, unfortunately. And LP3 just gonna take longer.
Right.
Safe strat. I respect it.
Wow, this car sure can take a beating.
Both of them get the Ven.
Hey, Apu.
Congratulations, Homer. Mission complete. Go back home and talk to... Holy
Piece of cake. Okay.
Alright, into SMRT. This seems pretty tied. JPEG is a little bit behind because of that Bush strat. Wasn't great. LP3 goes for second Bush strat and gets it. Incredible. I don't know why you would ever go for that in SMRT. Yeah, that is true. I have done it before to get a box that I missed. So I double Bush strat once. Very scary though.
I wish I had a dog with it.
Both parking at the school. Have we seen anybody buy a Homer 1 costume? Agony. One day somebody will.
Oh my god.
When was that? Interesting.
It's raging time.
Sounds
I
awful.
love to sit.
Oh, the stream can't hear you. It's fine. I'm talking to myself.
I gave it to Barney.
Well, too late. I'm already listening to voice in my head.
You
It's more fun when you can't hear half of a conversation, because then you guys get to
wrote something.
you get to kind of try and piece together what they're saying. Like I could say, "Oh, Top Hat, don't say that. That's rude."
Flanders' stupid picture of a
Potato's
stupid
not
man.
stinky.
Stop it!
So how did Top Hat respond to that? You guys
Okay,
You guys
last
decide.
one.
It's
Where
great.
did I use God's stupid inhaler? Duh, on top of the
Yeah,
dump
no,
truck.
I'm just
You
going
are
crazy
right.
here. I'm
You
on
are
comms by
right.
myself, and we are in petty theft. Homer 1 makes you go crazy. This is what it does to you
Before the
kids.
cops find me
Don't
sitting
reset your
around
runs.
talking to myself.
Both of them pretty solid so far. LP3 is still a little bit ahead.
Just call me Air Homer.
Solid,
Way to ignore the speed
what,
limit.
7, 8 seconds, something like that?
Flanders, look.
But I think JPEG has a slight coins lead, which can make all the difference in the end.
Homie, you're
Alright, the first big tester of Homer 1,
Back
office
for the
space.
most important strat.
Let's go, Lenny Bush.
Yes.
Take that.
Pretty good. Pretty good from both runners.
They take them.
Can you
Yeah,
come and get
well,
me?
about 80%
I'll pay you
there.
in back, Rob. Barney, can I?
He's not clipping into the phone booth, but he got there.
Sweet.
So what I missed?
Do
They're
the
like
same.
they're dead even.
LP3 is a little bit ahead.
Oh yeah, true. I see
JPEG
that now.
started it. LP3 did not go for.
Oh, I
Bush
do
truck,
have a Z in my
JPEG
name.
did.
Sorry, I did a race last night. Are you sure you don't want to commentate?
They can't hear him on stream.
I'm talking to ghosts.
Alright, let's see. JPEG doing traffic car gets a minivan, and LP3 doing plow case. We'll see what happens. Both are good.
Well, LP might get a
That's a
free
300.
hit. Very nice.
Okay, so JPEG's taken quite a bit to destroy this car,
Piece of cake.
but destruction is a destruction.
If you're so smart, how come I broke you?
It probably 13, 15 seconds behind. Something like that.
close to
Like
yeah.
a fox.
Yeah, OP3 is gaming.
We'll clean this mess up later.
And we know that if you're gaming in Homer 1, you're gaming in the whole game.
Smart, how come I broke you?
Now,
Not like
if
anyone likes
LP
these things.
wins this, he's guaranteed a spot in the next stage, or is he already?
This mess up later.
I'm pretty sure he's undefeated.
Finally.
I think
Oh, that was too easy.
he said that if JPEG wins, there's a three-way time for first,
Hmm.
which would mean it comes down to average. And if
I think LP has average at the moment, but I have no idea what the actual times are.
yeah, I think if LP3 wins, he's undefeated and does get into the lower bracket automatically.
Oh yeah.
Spying on our women's dressing rooms, bathrooms, and
Let's
locker
go.
rooms
Thank
is
you, Ellie, for the
unforgivable.
raid.
I think I speak for all
Let's go.
Springfielders when I
Pretty
say,
good. Yeah, that was pretty
where
good.
is the sexy footage?
That was pretty good.
Strange black vans have been appearing all over town.
Diddles.
Marge, that black van is spying on us.
Oh, homie, you're so sexy when you're paranoid.
It's crashing.
Ooh, homie, you are so sexy when you are paranoid.
LP3 started this at 34, JPEG started at 49, so 15 seconds? exactly 15 seconds. Nice.
Oh, out of control.
But JPEG does have like a 20 coin lead.
I am excelente. Watch it.
Black Van had a little bit of trouble, but driving well on both sides. Hope he's very close
Gets
to
the
the
wasp.
van.
Let's go.
I feel like the black van, especially the higher your FPS, the closer you are to the black van where JPEG is right now, as it's going through the trailer park, the more likely it is to get a boost and crash. It's rubber banding making it go fast. And we did see a little bit of a crash from LP there.
Yeah. It didn't slow down too much, but it was definitely like at least a second or two.
Gonna go
That was
for the
getting the
event.
bend.
Coins aren't looking great, so that helps.
Yeah. JPEG. They both got the wasp in the trailer park. For JPEG, that's kind of free though because minivan. LP3 items, family sedans. Take it.
I need your help. My car is sleeping.
JPEG has like 308 coins
Oh,
out of FBI.
Yeah,
That's
looking
pretty good
good.
coins.
number one.
Going to
Well,
be
LP3 is
11,
293,
12
which
seconds
is
behind.
not bad.
Let's do this thing.
Homer 1.
Vibration's tickling my
It
feet.
is a level.
Smashy, smashy.
We do play
It's
Home
like-
Alone with the speedrun.
It's like one of the top 7 levels in the run. It's good.
Yeah. I would say it's actually the best level in the run because it has the most missions. More is always better.
We love Homer 1.
Watch it. I almost spilled my sundae.
LP3's got to the corner and JPEG stopped dropping.
JPEG is going a little bit worse.
Yeah, just like by a couple seconds. He like missed one drop compared to LP3.
Looks harder than
Taking
it
the
is.
shortcut, even though it's not really fast from there.
Yeah,
You
I
almost
was gonna say I don't know if that's actually fast.
I'm okay. I just need to walk it
I think if his car was kind of already positioned towards the shortcut, picking up the last drop, so it didn't look that slow. Because of the circumstances.
Yeah,
Piece of cake.
and I think it's very circumstantial.
Please don't sue. Ow!
LP3 clipped through the door,
The hard
and so
strat.
did JPEG. Oh gosh, I was nervous there for a second, but they both got it, so we're chilling. It's definitely not just press button.
He went for the wasp there. Did he miss the cola caper wasp or the neighbor's
Yes.
wasp? Okay.
See, Montgomery? Everyone sucks but me.
Alright, LP3 leaves with a 1126.
Not
So,
bad.
That's pretty solid. He'll definitely take that.
I gotta get the
I expect LP to be in the lead
your service.
Out
in
of
the,
Home
through the
Alone.
first few levels. Yeah, at least out of Homer 1.
So sick of this happening.
JPEG was
Charlie horse, Charlie
1147.
horse.
That is also LP3 taking the honor roll.
Afraid not.
Afraid so.
Afraid not.
Afraid
Maybe
so.
he's gonna.
I think he always takes the honor roll.
I think he does actually. I was thinking about we have the new honor roller strat. It's kind of
Oh, no.
really risky
Yeah,
and
yeah.
crazy.
I don't know if anybody's gonna go for that.
I hope no one does that.
Yo, Critch also with the raid. Let's go.
Second raid in 10 minutes.
Yep, welcome to the race of LP3 versus JPEG.
Too late. And the crowd goes wild.
So JPEG might
Chasing me.
catch up a little bit here because of sports car.
Only gonna get that. Fine by me.
See what kind of RNG,
but-
car RNG. Nice.
The LP3 actually has pretty good RNG.
JPEG sports car is kind of camouflaging itself with the road. I don't know if that gives you any sort of advantage or not.
The traffic might not be able to notice you, so it might not swerve.
Maybe.
We'll have to keep an eye on that.
How about a hard one next time?
LP3 handling the bumps there very nicely. Not getting absolutely yeeted. Same with JPEG. Very good. No,
Very
question,
nice
how would you
mo flick.
rate those mo flicks? I was just about to say.
Pretty good. Pretty good. No complaints. Could have been slightly more optimized, but we're not watching a task here.
Could have saved like 3 frames, I know.
At least.
One doesn't.
Yeah, I think
I'll be sending a woman absolutely flying through the air.
I think JPEG did catch up just a little bit. But LP3 definitely still has a sizable lead. A noticeable lead. And that's a black
Both of
man in
them
front of JPEG.
crashing in sync there. JPEG just barely get the vend with the backup scar. Probably the most optimal way to do it, but it kind of looks like you missed the vend when you do it that way.
LP3 with a good escape. And JPEG doing the older way, but also good escape and getting the vent.
Yeah, I think doing the way JPEG did the escape at the end is worth it if you're not comfortable doing the very fast strat on the second car for sellouts. So you can, well, you lose a little bit of time in these two splits here with the escape being longer, but you get the vend out of the way. It's safer.
And I believe they both got the loss.
I think so.
Which helps with coins, that's very good. We love the box ones.
That just got a little more rare.
Both runners have a, well, we'll see after this wash. Yeah,
Nice.
decent amount of V-Bucks, I mean coins from both runners.
Oh, that's an instant ban.
You got it.
JPEG actually just taking the taxi. Not wanting to try for a sports car, even though it would have been one of the next 2 cars to
Just
spawn.
give me a second to catch my breath.
But I can also... No, I can't respect taking the taxi.
LP went
Not worth it.
a little bit early doing the manip, and there's a chance that the black van goes the wrong way. Nope,
Nope. Someone...
got lucky. It's a good dirt
It's
jump.
also really...
What the? That was that looked fine. That's kind of a scam.
That was perfectly fine.
It was a little strange looking,
was
but
weird.
it,
It was-
yeah,
A very low jump.
very low jump, and I think the black van caught traction and caught hard left as it caught traction in the construction area.
That was
I don't know why.
really weird.
You hate to see it because that was looking pretty good.
Yeah, it was clean until then. But it still didn't lose that much time, it just did a turnaround. Could
JPEG
have been way
using
worse.
taxi. I feel like it would be faster and more worth it overall here after getting this loss from JPEG if he decided to look for a sports car and switch kind of similar to that new route that we have, and then you can just get the box in better than beef. It's kind of something
that
that
would be smooth.
it's easier to think of on the fly as a commentator when you're not under the
Yeah.
pressure of actually doing the run. I don't think he's
Exactly.
gonna do it. Yeah.
He also just
Aw.
got busted.
Hey, Snake, what's
That
up?
cop just cut through the traffic, threaded the needle just to bust JPEG. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, JPEG is a bit more behind now after this split.
LP3 taking a very wide line here. You kind of want to be hugging the wall. Cut it as close. That was a scary jump.
Clean.
Don't like the way that he did that, but it worked, so. Maybe JPEG can make it over in taxi. Easy. I like that one a lot better. And
my god,
Kelvin
this
is
is the
raid.
third
3
raid
raids before Bart
in like
1 is
12
over.
minutes.
Hey there, Mr.
We're popping off.
Incredible.
Your service.
What's that command supposed to do, Bing? Is it just because of loads, the timers might be a little bit decent? But we go by RTA? Or we don't go by RTA, we go by game time? There you go.
Explains timer desync. Oh, I thought that was a meme.
If you guys type a command, I will say it out instead of the bot. Only for this run.
Whoa, wicked.
Sync could be messed up due to
decent.
the Twitch syncing, and we also have timed IGT where better computers have faster loads.
That's a really confusing way to word that.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm sorry whoever made that command, but I don't like the way that's worded.
Well, it does its job still, man.
Yeah, it does its job. And it's kind of confusing to me.
My dad'll pay for all the
Yeah, this isn't because the desync for this one isn't because of loads. It's because at the time JPEG's video started late.
I mean, I've been part of an actual tourney that I have for Super Mario that would like sync up the timers with the Twitch VODs, and both runners would be live. And
But they're
we would just
yeah.
pause one of the VODs.
That's also for RTA though. Since we
Yeah,
time it
that
in
is
game time,
true.
it doesn't work because it would just get desynced again.
In this case, we do have it is
No,
a
don't
async,
be getting
so
hit
there
around
could be
here.
a way of doing it.
The Bart fan knows all.
It would just be a lot of pausing for JPEG.
Yeah.
JPEG
Oh, it got the box for him.
It got the box.
It doesn't save any time, but it's cool.
Right, that was so cool.
Doesn't get
Did it get
busted
the
also.
wasp? That would be kind of cool. That would save him some effort, I guess, in getting the wasp. I don't think it did.
I don't
I don't
think
think it would
did.
have he made menu warped, so I don't know.
Yeah, he had to main menu.
Did he
warp.
double main menu warp?
I would assume.
He got
If you're gonna
gazebo
main
in the
menu
wasp.
work for
but yeah.
gazebo, you might as well double main menu work.
Hi,
Yes and no, because the whole idea of the
I need your
skipping the main menu warp after getting gazebo is part of the route is spawning in the courthouse wasp,
Fine by
so
me.
it has collision in the next split, and the museum wasp is like the not consistent one, and sometimes you miss it. I think that's part of the idea of that route of skipping a main menu warp there, is you just
Yeah,
completely
that's-
skip the museum wasp because sometimes you don't get it anyways, and save the time to main menu warping.
Yeah.
But it's like assuming you do actually get the wasp every time, I think it kind of seems worth it.
I'll be
Whoa.
going for bounce and spinning out. That was kind of wicked.
The wasp
Misses
was
the wasp.
just so far away. They're
JPEG
synced up
gets
again.
it. Let's go. We got the RTA sync.
All right.
LP3
It
gets
already has the box.
JPEG gets
I
it.
don't- I wonder if he noticed. I'm sure he noticed the police car get the box.
For sure. Both make it up onto the platform right side.
Oh.
JPEG kind of crashed.
My ovaries.
JPEG already got this vend because the black
Hey,
fan
slow
was right.
traffic to the right,
for
please.
Barton Prince.
Ah.
He gets to skip it.
Lisa did it.
Saves him like 2 seconds.
LP gonna kick the wasp. Back in the car. JPEG also gonna kick
I
the wasp
didn't
in a
think that
really
he was
awkward
going to.
position though. It looked like
The
he
way
was
that he
gonna
went
skip
at
it for a
that.
second. Yeah.
He has a lot of coins now though, which is very good. 730 before entering the Group Curator.
I don't remember this
That's a
being
solid
here
amount.
before.
Oh, so the LP3 has 800 leaving the roof.
Wouldn't be too much trouble.
That's
Very
more.
good points. He hasn't really missed anything with that museum wasp, and gets
Yeah.
to save a little bit of time because of it. Because one of the other wasps said collision.
Yeah,
town hall ones. Yeah.
Here's your last.
we got that
No
instead.
problemo.
Didn't spit
Let's
out.
hit the town. That was expensive.
Not the greatest first bump from LP3. So you see JPEGs can catch up a little. You can see that they instantly sync up again just because of how
Right.
much time that at first it lost having to
God,
select
this
the
happened. They
reverse.
could've oh, they didn't blow it up in sync. I'm sad.
LP3 is on pretty good pace, I think, for what he would be aiming for. Same with JPEG. JPEG doesn't normally get the comparing their PVs. I think JPEG has a better late game, and LP probably has a better early game.
Time to
Okay,
lay
fair.
some rubber down.
I think.
That was a weird destruction on JPEG side.
LP doesn't have all the damage he needs.
Nah, but he.
One more
he's
bump.
Oh wait. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh
That's
no.
not good. JPEG is still cruising along.
Might have been able to handle it a little better there, but that was, for the most part, just really unfortunate. LP. JPEG leading.
Taking over the dirt jump. Let's go.
Oh no.
Oh, my skull. My beautiful
LP
skull.
That's
started
actually
off
gonna be-
for where
he
LP
destroys
started
it
off
here.
this third car. This is
Yeah,
pretty good.
that's fine. As
Except
long
for
as
that
he
last
just-
bump.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
he still got it though.
The JPEG with a 619 is gonna be saving a good amount of time.
Unfortunately. Oh, that's
Not bad. I don't think it's
no,
one hit.
It is.
This is
Okay.
too good for school.
It's just the bit rate.
603.
Makes the last bit of the bar look black.
Right.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy.
2456. It's still pretty close race.
Nice driving, man.
JPEG is gonna be in the lead no matter what now.
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
totally rule. Yo, lift now.
1, 2.
Oh, on pauses. No.
Wow, Truckosaurus is some kind of truck slash
That is
dinosaur.
painful.
I never would have guessed.
It would have been around a 25 like 06, so JPEG would have a 10-second lead, but it's gonna be around a minute 5 now. You missed that cutscene skip, it's 55 seconds.
If I'm LP3, if I'm LP3 here, I just gotta try to forget about it. Play for a good average time. If you win, even better.
Yes,
You know you're like a minute behind now.
It
It is gonna be harder, but average time can still carry him through to the next round. So
Yeah. Just gotta shake it off. It happens,
Yeah.
it's a speed run. It's a tough trick. You just gotta play the game.
it's a driving game, and I find with a lot of driving speedruns, it can be hard to bounce back when you lose a lot of time. And
Oh, for sure.
but in a race like this, you just gotta do it. You can't let things get to you. I'm sure it's still anyone's game. It's just a minute. Losing a strat can lose half of a minute. Epic.
Very nice micro drone from LP.
I think we should do the route that JPEG does. That's equally as fast, where we do the pause on pause route and warp to 3-2. But after grabbing ESS, starting the mission, we should go for a sports car.
That would be possible, yes.
I think it would be fast. I just think we would lose a lot of runs to it.
We would lose so many runs to the second split after
Just
cutscene
right
skip.
after this, right after getting cutscene skip, you lose like 30 seconds running around for a sports car.
Traffic or yeah. That sounds
In
like
theory,
fun.
that does sound faster though.
Maybe a little bit. It would not be worth it.
No. You know, crazy split time though with it. A bad run, maybe.
Okay, we're not to that level of optimization. Nice boat jump from JPEG.
Millhouse,
You'll love to see it.
Lisa Simpson at your service. Could you come get me? Gotta go.
Ultram on 120 in the Malibu. You gotta line it up pretty well for it to work.
Millhouse?
Yeah.
And JPEG's coins are good.
I gotta go.
He got busted.
Mea culpa.
Right? I forgot that he
he's-
was busted. He would have had so many coins.
Hope these coins are gonna be better. He has been going out of his way a little bit to collect some extra things and objects, I think, here and there. But
Great.
it's good.
More liberal
Oh,
guilt.
that's not great for
Oh.
JPEG. Overrun
Yeah,
a tiny bit.
Almost like he was too focused on getting second drop
Just a
early.
more.
Or just overran him, yeah.
I think he just overran. I don't think that he would necessarily go for second drop early, but he gets it anyway.
The way he's lining it up looks
Oh.
like he's doing that intentionally.
That's very scuffed.
It works.
Um,
Just slow.
yeah, he has to be careful about getting drops. Okay, he's collected a couple. But if he gets 8 at once, it will crash. So yeah, he's fine now.
All for Lisa. Kid
And he gets the land.
Oh, Mom.
Well, that is a lot of time made up. Potentially, if LP is able to get the strap first try. Could be like 30 seconds at least,
True.
because of how slow it was the second time around.
Hello, Springfield.
That's a sports car, but he
There goes my college
pushes
train.
through it. Where's he?
Time to move.
Should be time made up. Same kind of traffic when JPEG gets in.
Go, girl.
You know, I'll make a bold statement right here that LP3 is experienced in the game enough and good enough at the game and been playing long enough to where I think he has the, and he's playing well enough this run even. For, oh god, no JPEG.
No, just forget about it. It's fine.
I think LP has the potential to PB even with a missed part 1 cutscene skip. I really do. I think if he keeps playing the way he is, I think he could be really close.
Yeah, he definitely can. It's just all about can he keep a mental state.
Yeah. And get lucky.
Yeah, a little bit.
Grandpa.
The thing with this game is there's the RNG is like manipulate about the words. You can manip the RNG kind of sort of traffic spawns, but
Yeah.
there is also an aspect to getting lucky in the sense that like the physics and stuff are kind of consistent, but it's so whack and there's so many variables in what can happen when you go over a jump or go over a bump.
Yeah.
Like
You
you
can
can't
reasonably
realistically,
predict what will happen,
yeah.
but sometimes one thing will be slightly different and your car will flip and you
They
just
go flying.
at that
and
point you
it's-
don't know what
yeah.
to do and it's all backup from there.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is, like, technically, if you do that little thing wrong and go flying in every single time the exact same way, it would be consistent, but it's kind of luck-based in the sense that you can't predict it the way you said that. Yeah, yeah.
Like JPEG barely
Good
clipped it
recovery. Yeah, that was very nice.
Squeaky voice teen through the roof.
No,
The theater.
LP, this is not good. You gotta let him go. Just blow him up. Yeah. His Ford Focus was just parked right behind Sedan. He couldn't get any damage.
Very unfortunate.
Just gonna push
Good
into the
destruction
wall.
for JPEG. I was not getting
Oh.
out of the car for some reason. That was kind of weird.
LP thought the car was one hit, I think, and gave it a bump into the wall and slowed it down even more. Unfortunate.
Yeah, that's not great. Wait, LP3 and JPEG are racing? I'm gonna go watch that.
You have a gift for speed.
LP...
That's a good segment.
Nice.
Oh no!
Oh, JPEG almost went flying the wrong direction.
You're going.
All good.
It's
A
a minute.
little bit of ground to catch up. Won't be able to do the manip.
He's manipping him to get up the stairs. I think JPEG doesn't go for the stop. I think he just plays back, always.
That sounds right, actually.
That's a good drop.
I'm on a mission. It's
And LP getting not the greatest destruction. Better than his first car, though, strangely enough.
Excuse me.
If it was as bad as his first car, he would be very unhappy.
Lisa Simpson at your service.
But he's going through it without a mission difference.
Strike one. Counterfeit designer jeans. The foulest of all crimes. Crime doesn't take a vacation, but I do.
JPEG and the fishy deals, the most luck-based mission in the whole game.
My bad.
True.
He didn't get the wasp. Well, there goes all the luck.
Ron is dead.
That was all of it. LP3 choosing to stay back. Probably smart. Would not have had enough time to reset his card.
I
Still
guess
drops
a
before the jump.
good drop. Not great. Good, though.
It was painfully average.
Ow! Ow! I don't know. Maybe I'd go faster if I took my pants off. What do you think?
Peggy. Eating the front of a pickup truck.
Hitting every single traffic car that he can.
Oh yeah. I got my mojo.
Oh, he missed
working
one. Let's go.
now. I need a rock. Chief Wiggum. Hello, Springfield. I go, girl. One fish delivered to a happy home.
LP3 gets the last
I
one.
need
Oh,
speed.
JPEG is here. Hey, what was your final
Be
time?
of good living here.
But don't actually answer that. Please don't. I know you're not going
Wrong.
to, but...
Now you'll never be fried and served with tartar sauce.
if you did answer that, it would kind of be on me for asking. So.
For next.
Like, when he instantly answers.
Spoils the race. JPEG doing fast limo, even though it's not fast anymore to do this. It's still fast limo.
That was a good bounce, and he didn't have to reset his car, but...
That looks fine. Yeah, he'll probably even have time to get another WAS. Well, it blows up.
If he wants.
It gives LP an opportunity to catch up by probably 30 seconds here at least if things go well.
Yeah. There's a lot of damage on it before getting these strats, so it's gonna stop at some point and then start destroying itself again.
Yeah. You may as well even grab ESS and change to the Mallow here.
For your freedom, my cold-blooded
And
friend.
he's already gotten boat jump though. So
Yeah,
it wouldn't be
exactly.
fast.
You just well, what I'm saying is you just drive to the pole faster.
Yeah, I guess.
You don't really need to do the. Would it be faster to use the Malibu and drive to the
Farther
quote
pole?
unquote easier pole? Yeah, and still get the
Yeah, I don't
Wasp.
know.
Even though getting the Wasp isn't fast from that pole because you're using the Malibu to make up for it a little bit, maybe. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I saw someone do
In-
that the other
the thing
day
is,
when they
if
got
you
a
have
slow
ESS, you
destruction.
wouldn't have to grab it in the next mission.
Oh,
That
it looks
might be good for
okay.
LP3.
Yeah.
It was a little bit farther left than I would like, but it worked.
Kids at home don't imitate my hit. Oh God!
Early Malibu.
I think everyone typically does something the tiniest bit different from the next runner for the phone booth strat.
Too fast,
Pretty much.
not too slow. Just
Very nice boat jump though.
oh dear.
JPEG.
Not the car.
Am I too far behind? No. Yeah, just barely. Barely missed.
And after that, LP had a pretty solid Lisa other than his Hellfish. Everything went really well. And he's right back in it.
Is
Probably
JPEG
near tied. JPEG's
went
doing
for
it
the
again.
extra box.
I don't
and-
agree with this. Oh my
okay,
god.
he survives the second time. Not my favorite strat I've ever seen, but it works, I guess.
People have pools. Oh, that looked expensive.
Let's see. At the end of the, we'll see by the end of the mission. It's more accurate how close they actually are. I think they're really close to being tied though.
20 seconds, maybe less. That's a really good modifier.
Yeah, you really can't do it any better. You get a second drop as the donut
Penny
truck goes in.
sideways.
Yeah. Hope he's gonna just park, or was that an attempt?
God. I'm not sure, but he's parking now. Very close to not working.
If that was an attempt, I give him credit for just instantly staying calm and backing you up.
Correcting it,
Just
yeah.
not panicking and sitting there.
Oh no, I'm sure that there was definitely panic no matter what. I was panicking. And I'm not even playing the game.
That last one's gonna drop. Yep.
I really should have worn
Not too bad.
Did I win? I had no idea.
Did he pick up a coin there on the roof? He did.
Yeah, one coin.
I should start doing that. Seems fast.
Infinite CPS.
Not really. It'd be
It
faster
doesn't
to
work.
do
It's a
the
mission
proper
for
route
you.
and spawn the wasp.
Well, yeah. He doesn't. LP3 doesn't do a 4-1 at the start. Doesn't do 4-1 neighbors, so it doesn't.
Yeah. That's why I think I should start doing it, because I don't do that either.
And it's
think
infinite
who is
CPS.
it? Who is it that does neighbors that I saw doing something that seems even more optimal? Where you get the... Instead of spawning in... Oof.
Oh.
Fleet is struck. Instead of spawning in the gas station wasp after the mission, you can do the NMW route and get the gas station vend before 4-7 and spawn the wasp then. I think it was Derek who was doing that. That sounds like a big brain Derek strat, you know.
I feel like it's. Yeah, it would be like half a second faster.
And you're playing it safe. You get coins early.
Yeah. Well, it's the same amount of coins.
Maybe you get them early. 'Cause sometimes you don't get full strat, you know, it's kind of hard.
Yeah. Well, I don't even go for full strat. I forgot that people actually get that vent. Getting the vend after 4-1 is
See,
definitely.
if you're really not confident in doing full strat and don't even attempt it, and do neighbors early, I could see getting back into the Canyon Arrow, spawning in the Wasp, and driving into the vent not being incredibly slow CPS. If that's your route, but that's very specific, and you're better off just doing an optimal route, obviously.
I do that. I do neighbors 4-1 and don't go for full strat because I'm scared of it.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I don't want to get back in the canyon now. I just spawn once.
I usually say for did he not make menu warp there, or did I miss that? Maybe he did.
He did.
I'm not sure if he got the trailer park or what. Okay.
Yeah. It was
I usually say to people for pull strat that if you're confident enough in going for it to where you can go for it, and when you do miss it, you're not slowing the cola truck down a bunch, then it's probably worth starting to go for in runs. But if you're going for pull strat and when you miss it, you cause the cola truck to spin out and get stuck on a wall in an awkward spot, it's probably not worth doing. It's probably worth practicing.
Do my best.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Now we're
definitely
just
something I
going for
need
the
to practice.
backup.
Everything is always worth practicing.
This is true. Very satisfying strat to pull off, though.
An interesting Cletus truck jumper gate and end up working.
Picking up that drop here at 101, I think that's pretty good for 120. Strangely enough, this is one of the only missions that I look at the in-game timer for.
I look at it, but only for specific parts. Like I know going
Yeah.
over the bridge.
I feel like a lot of runners have their strangely specific times that they look at their segment timer or in-game timer to know if they're on a good split or not.
And then there's me where I base a lot of things off of where I am in the music.
Taking the 11th drop, that's what I do. The drop right after the jump, I think that's the 11th.
I look at getting the drop at the gates into Burns Manor and going over the jump.
I look at the segment timer when I'm in the beam in 7-7 too. I know that's like so quirky and strange, I know, but...
Yeah. Well, I missed the beams. I can't. I look at the segment timer whenever I blow up the waist.
Cry. I look into my hands and start crying, to be honest. That's what I did. My race versus Gloomy. My race versus Gloomy. That's when I look at my hands and start crying. Blow up the waist in 7-7. Am I the only runner to blow up the waist in 7-7 in the tourney? I wouldn't be surprised.
No, there's gotta be something else. Something in the lower bracket, I'm sure. Yeah, the flip just clear struck. That was a little unfortunate.
Sorry, I was getting us kind of off topic and we kind of talked over that. JPEG, you hit a pixel there.
Yeah, I haven't seen a pixel hit in a long time, to be honest. At least there.
I'll do my best.
We call a lot of these things pixels, but that's really not getting pixel, that specific spot. Yeah, just the top of the car is hitting the part of the ground that sticks up.
It's very specific to get that done.
Yeah, it can happen here where JPEG is by the school as well. If you take the jump to the right a little bit more and don't fully clear the playground, it happens there kind of consistently.
Yeah, that one's a little bit more consistent. Misses a lot.
Not getting it, yeah. Whereas there's some walls that if you just rub up against the wall, it doesn't actually look like it has collision and you'll just hit something random. I think that's more so an accurate way of describing that would be getting pixeled. Yeah. More accurate, I don't know. Sorry, I don't have the greatest way with words sometimes. That's why I commentate. Exactly. Confuse the crap out of chat.
Instead of, playing the game, just do the only thing that requires talking. JPEG, the sedan almost got the vent for it. That's really interesting. Oh boy, he's pushing a bunch of Ford Focus under the garbage truck. That is a new strat.
LP not getting the crusty glass when the drop was in a good spot to get the crusty glass. That is not optimal, and I am ashamed.
We're gonna have to ask him about that at the end of the race.
Why did you avoid getting the crusty glass when it would have been free?
He also got the vent early. Yes, and the box.
JPEG is trying to avoid hitting things and just keeps, at the second the meter starts going down, he keeps hitting it like an object here or there. Keeping it really close. Bumped another car. Kearney dives out of the way.
LP3 in 4-2 got early box and vent. So he just had less coins to pick up this mission. That's kind of actually not that good.
I hope this isn't stealing.
LP3 going for a riskier escape, but really early on it. That's a really good escape.
Love to see it.
Oh, floating pole. That's sick.
LP is let's see going into the cutscene what their times are. It's really close, if not tied. 47, 25/26, probably 25. There it's like almost tied again.
Yeah. Very pretty close.
It was an accident.
Funny, they are dead even.
Yeah, that's even.
Dead
Let's
even.
go.
Your memory.
Huh? What?
Yeah, there are
For
no
the
opinions
last
in this
freaking
chat.
time, tell me about the crop circles.
There I was surrounded by Tojo and his Nazi henchmen. When one of them, a raccoon as I recall, hits me with a banjo. Now, I never reasoned with a raccoon, let alone a Nazi one, so I...
If everybody
what does
does
this
not
have to
share
do with the
my
crop
opinion,
circle?
you will
Not a
get
thing.
banned.
Where was I? Right. Now, the first time I rode in a water car... Okay. It was so
Can you
long
not have a
ago that I'll
close
have to
race, please,
describe
for the
it
love
in
of God?
sepia
JPEG,
tone.
you so far have
Well, as
produced
I recall,
the
it was
closest
sort of a
races in the
cosmic kind of
tournament.
thing, shaped kind of like a planet with an old-fashioned radio antenna coming off it.
A planet with an antenna. That sounds awfully familiar. I think it
We're
was
out of the
at
cutscene,
Quickie Mart.
finally.
That's it. It was on a
Thankfully,
bottle
that's
of
the last
pop.
one that we're gonna watch.
Maybe that will jog Bart's
It's
memory.
all gameplay from here on out.
Did we have a prediction?
Yes.
Oh, I missed it. No. This
Too
is so
busy taking a
sad.
poop.
Hey, who said I was taking a poop? You're just
Uh,
assuming what I was. I could have been taking a. Something. Not a poop. I could have been doing something else.
You could have been eating
Just
dinner.
let me catch my
You're
breath.
right.
I did say I was on the toilet, so that kind of does narrow it down to a couple things. I'll give you that.
You can do anything on the toilet.
So JPEG is probably undercoined. I think you typically want around 500 or a little bit more going on at the Quickie Mart roof, or else it's probably worth getting the Wasp on the Quickie Mart roof, depending on your route and if it's gonna follow you or if you're gonna leave it so that another Wasp has collision later.
I definitely don't like always enter the Quickie Mart roof at like 430 coins. No, and then skip the Wasp.
In saying that it is worth getting that Wasp from JPEG, it's probably actually not, because he does early neighbors and is gonna try to manip the second
Yeah.
chessboard Wasp to have collision.
Which
And
is
if he
very
kicks that
easy.
Wasp, he's not only losing time, but like not getting any more coins from it. So LP's gonna take it. Gets the drop and then the coins. I like that because the drop or the coins are in a kind of awkward spot. It takes the coins a second to kind of drop. I don't know. We do the same thing for this box in Wasp. I think the
Straight up, like,
optimal way to
doxing
do it
LP3.
is to break them and then get the drop and then pick up the coins.
That's good. LP3 got the Mr. Power Jacket, so therefore he wins. I'm sorry, JPEG, but we are forcing you to do it. It's an unfortunate, but it's the way that this game rolls.
The JPEG, I'm pretty sure that was not an attempt at pull strat. It was just him turning behind the cola truck as soon as he could.
That was an attempt at the hedge strat.
It
but
was.
not a great attempt.
This is probably not gonna work
Uh-oh.
either. Yeah.
This is guffed.
I'll do my best.
You probably want, if you're trying to push the cola truck to hit something kind of towards you and to the left, you want to push it from the back right of the cola truck, and vice versa. If you're pushing it to something to the right, you want to push it from the left.
Counter steer it. There we go.
Yeah.
Cool strat.
Very nice.
LP3. That's actually really good hedge.
Very nice.
Perfect.
Yeah. That's a
That's
funny
an awkward
copy
angle
pasta.
for JPEG, but it works.
He needs that box.
Yes. LP3 doesn't necessarily need it, but would probably take it.
And gets a little bit of a bounce. No, not really at all even. Gets the box.
LP3
I
also
expect a
extra
bounce. Typically the higher your FPS, the more bouncy your Canyon Arrow collision is. He's not going for the Wasp.
Yeah, just ignores it. It probably had collision too. That's not a
wasn't-
very good truck for LP3.
Did he? Maybe he forgot to spawn the school Wasp and just
You
figured
don't need to
he'd
spawn
skip
the
it.
School.
Ah,
If you have one wasp, that's it. Like just drive
Oh,
the
yeah.
mission normally. It's fine. That's what I do, and I get the wasp for free.
I don't know.
This is a good third truck for JP. The only not good one was the first one. The other two are clean.
That's gonna lose some time.
What a launch!
That's gonna that taking the jump strat is pretty hard.
Yeah, second hardest trick in the game.
Right after getting in the
That's-
car,
Doesn't even hit
cola
the trick.
caper. That was
Gonna be tough.
that was a really sad attempt. I was a little disappointed, and not in LP's ability to get the strat, just the way it all panned out. He got like a nick of damage and just drove out. It happens sometimes. It just sucks.
No!
Oh, that didn't
It
even
keeps
do
happening.
anything.
He doubled his damage though. Insane.
Someone lubed up the third cola truck before the run.
Oh, it's kind of stuck.
It's slippery.
Not really. This is not a good third truck.
Oh, this hurts.
Yes, I did not see. What is JPEG's coins in?
He's just gonna go. Did it get out? No, it got out.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Reverse it.
I'm
Okay.
laughing at LP's expense here. This is very painful to watch.
I'm laughing because I feel bad.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Like, we've all been there. These things happen and
Yeah.
they suck.
Oh, that is gonna put LP behind a lot
Yeah.
after just being tied.
He clotted back and then the trucks just were not nice.
So again, as we were saying, leave LP alone. I love him. I love him too.
We all love LP3.
So again,
We're-
he's gotta just put it behind him like after part 1 and
Yeah.
clutch it up again. Work his way back.
We're not laughing at LP3. We're laughing at the tragedy.
I'm laughing
I
at
would-
him.
I would laugh at that no matter who that is. Unless it was me, then I would be raging.
Blowing up cars is funny.
Both of them doing early American. We love that.
LP could definitely get away without doing it, but it's
Yeah.
not even really worth it.
Yeah, it's like it's slightly slower, but he's gonna have really good coins. So it's definitely worth it just to do early American.
We need someone like really smart to use like big brain math and make a chart of what coins are worth it to get where depending on how many coins you have at your point in the run. So like if you have 850 coins going into Apu, it's like therefore, for example, not worth it to get early American because it is technically faster to get it later and skip the coins.
Yeah,
But
the
if
thing
you
is-
need the coins, the chart can like tell you what coins you should be getting.
But also, let's say you have, yeah, if you have 850 coins leaving Marge, then you can
Using
probably
it as an
skip
example.
coins earlier at the same time.
Yeah.
But let's say you have like 780, like that's still a lot of coins. But it's probably more worth it to get early American, lose the 2 seconds, but skip monorail wasp. So it's there's so many things. And
Well, then the
I
chart
d-
can
the
like
chart would
take
be
that into
very-
account based off of like
Kind of.
CPS and what is fastest to skip, how much time it takes to skip what, and how many coins you're getting.
but like there's
See,
so many
if you
things
had
that-
850 coins going into Apu, you probably have enough for skipping at least the 2 wasps in monorail and
skip everything for the
pods.
rest of the game.
Yeah, so the chart would be like, hey, skip this.
JPEG got stared. But like,
Average. It's gonna be 1 coin
but,
short.
but also it can't predict that. So LP3 is now down a box. So it's good that he got early American. You can't predict that. So the chart wouldn't have helped in this case.
True. It's just
The
a
game
theory, okay?
sometimes is just the game.
So JPEG, instead of hitting the phone booth and hitting 1 object, opted to hit 3 objects. He did hit 3 objects, but pushed one of the pipes into the 3rd one, so had 499 coins. I wanted to point that out because that was kind of funny.
JPEG,
And that might work.
it's gonna try and turn out, especially if he does that. So,
Good recovery, but he's gonna at least get
he's
some
gonna-
drops. Donut truck strat?
He's gonna have to pick up the drops.
Yeah.
They don't despawn, so actually that worked.
This is going as well as it can be going, I think.
This is weird. I'm not
Aw.
the biggest fan of it. That's fine. Okay. Oh well. I mean, it wasn't fast, but
You take that in a race,
it
I think.
existed.
See how LP3 hit the pipe and then the. If only that happened to JPEG. Yeah, LP3's coins are looking a little bit better. Not all that much. You won't be able to skip very much.
Yeah. I don't know. He probably won't skip anything. Just take good coins.
And the baby van also looks fine. You get it on the statue. Hopefully traffic doesn't bump him and it works. Yeah.
That should work, yeah. Okay, that's a good baby van right there.
Especially, I think the fact that he's in 3rd person has something to do with the fact that this is working. I see a lot of people get the baby van stuck on that lion, the one on the right there that he did, and I think because of being in 1st person, the traffic car doesn't stop like it did beside him and just bashes you out of the way and you lose the strat. I see that happen a lot.
Very nice police wasp for JPEG.
Hello, famous?
My theory is it worked because he was in 3rd person.
Oh, I better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums
I
put pornography in
would
the
probably
Bible
agree.
magazines.
That has collision, so it just flew away.
LP drove over the courthouse box and didn't get it.
So he's likely going to 2 boxes now?
Maybe. I don't even know if he got a coin.
Okay, well he's missed 2 boxes.
He can. I mean, most people get that in Curator, anyways.
Yeah, you can get that one in here. But the other one, the courthouse or whatever, town hall, yeah. That one, you only get if you have a bad Curator.
I think it's still worth it to get it in Armor Truck if you go that way, right? Or
If you
on
go
the
that
other
way.
side. Oh, okay.
It's the one that he missed in 5-1.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Hit and run meter is a little bit high for LP3. Luckily, there's no crash that exists in this mission, so he'll be fine.
But Wiggum did crash. For LP3.
It's real.
Oh. That's gonna turn really weird.
Works.
Yep, not
Calculated.
the worst. Not the fastest.
Oh, no!
I don't know if LP has blown up a single traffic car. He's trying. To play for this one, yeah, you just push it. Yeah, that's it. And then, oh no, you gotta No.
But
If he
has
kept
to-
pushing it, it would have went right into the wall and blown up. It wouldn't have been worth it because it would have slowed him down from starting the next mission. But you got to commit to your
It's
bit.
slowed down anyways.
Such a
So.
four-wheel disgrace.
This is the worst town in America.
Hand over your... I must admit, the smell of fresh air
JPEG
much
is
more pleasing than
entering
the odor of the
monorail
hot
with
dog machine.
220 coins. It's a little low. Definitely want a few more than that.
He'll be fine, I think.
Oh. You do need the drops, though.
Oh, nice, Calvin. I want to do the Wordle. I haven't done Wordle in a while. I want to do it.
I've actually
I
never done
smashed my skull.
Let's see. 5 letters.
There's garbage truck drove kind of nice. Really get a good drop though.
I got one.
Oh, that was actually a pretty good drop.
I must finish quickly or vomit.
LP3 entered monorail with like 250 coins, so 30 coins there. But it also depends on how many wasps they have left, and boxes, and what they'll get. LP3 getting an extra wasp, but kind of slow. He didn't really need it.
Just give me a minute.
Especially
Catch my breath.
since he's got at least one box still to get,
I should sleep
possibly two. I thought he was gonna go for the card there. I was about to pog.
more. Who put this here? It makes no sense. I'm flying.
A nice snake potion JPEG.
I am a lean, mean, vindaloo machine. Come to Papa, random object.
Scared and disoriented.
Sounds good, top
Ruin
it.
my pants for
We'll
this.
let you know.
I'm glad there's no timer for Wordle. Lost.
Okay, so it looks like LP3 is
Smiles
like
on such behavior.
50 seconds down.
Ha! Clean up in aisle 1.
Which is very unfortunate, but it's still doable. JPEG did not get an escape until a little scary.
That was close. Got it though. And that is
But that's
not
not
going to
good.
work.
My friend has
Little
I get
bit
all
too
the
far to
damage I
right.
can here and then grab the wrench. It should get out, but yeah, he needs coins, so change
It's gonna
the plans,
damage
get the
itself a
coins,
little
and then
bit.
catch up to it.
Yeah, at least it'll damage itself a
Aw.
little bit. That's not good.
Oh, he hit action. I don't
know.
think he meant to. Maybe he did. I don't know.
This is
Hopefully my
turning
toe will
into a
not be wrong more than
tragedy.
4 times while I am driving around today.
Yeah, the truck is out for sure. So was
car is
he
getting
gonna go
kinda
for the
close to-
wrench
Oh,
so
that's
that he
right,
can?
right.
300 horses of convenient power.
I see. Okay.
He's looking really rough on the coins. Hopefully you can get Gazebo Wasp, because he did 4-1 warp, so it could have collision. You could get us a freebie.
LP screwed up the camera despawn, and it's not even gonna be close. I think he screwed up the despawn. That's what the whole idea of doing that camera flick is, so that ambulance isn't there. Yeah. So if anything, JPEG's gonna get the slower split, but maybe comes out on top because he had time to get the coins?
Because LP3 has wonky driving.
You're right.
I didn't even notice it though. That's for sure wonky driving.
No, you're right. You're 100% right.
Yeah, he had almost no shot of getting that strat. That is awful.
Better than the armored truck having it.
Is?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
I haven't seen
like,
that.
This
Not
is
fun.
still bad.
Yeah, he can't even properly guide it.
He's like,
or-
yeah.
It's
that's-
making it harder, at least.
Yeah.
This is not good for my insurance.
I thought I saw it happen to someone. I want to say Liquid, because of how much the dude just been to this mission and played the game, streamed the game. I feel like it's safe to say it happened to Liquid. Or it was wonky and it just wasn't damaging itself like it should. Like he was on 400 FPS.
I've seen Liquid get wonky smithers.
I saw that as Neonic in the clip compilation.
Oh really?
Yeah, that was funny. It just drove out of the strat. That was a
Liquid
good
got
one.
the strat and just like could not do damage. JPEG misses Curator. So this is really rough. I guess there's only 500 coins.
Yeah, he's not even gonna have enough damage to get it at the edge of the tunnel. This is gonna be really bad. From here, you just try to get it stuck at the police station.
Kind of, yeah. Chip damage a little bit.
Or this wall. No. Yeah, police station.
Okay. These blitz have not been good for either runner.
No.
Hopefully LP3 can bring it back in Curator.
If you do not... Oh, I feel like I'm running. Oh, Mr. Bart.
You got it.
Oh, you better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the
And the
Bible magazine.
cutscene.
Let's go.
1041.9 or 42. I don't know. Let's go.
Clean up in aisle 1.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Come on. You got this. That's... This is a good start.
Hell were you thinking, sir?
Does not have time for bucks, and he needs that bucks.
These coins are really bad now. And
Well, these are average for LP3. These are normal. He had tremendous coins for the rest of the run. I don't know how he manages. Did he get busted
Okay,
or what
LP3 just
happened?
let him go around. Let him go around the ambulance. There you go. That's
That's
kind of
fine.
late, but it's fine. A kid is gonna be alone.
It's always a little cringe getting it stuck there because sometimes it'll bounce off the initial wall and just miss the strat completely.
Okay, I do
Yeah,
like
I
this
agree with this.
100%.
You can even get the wasp.
Yep.
Yep.
Very smart play.
What the? Perfection.
Mashing. Gets it.
Go.
Doesn't unpause this time. I'm sorry. There's no need to rub it in.
Automan.
You hate to see it.
Bart
JPEG.
Simpson at your
Missed a kid.
service.
You need to run over all the kids.
Has anyone missed a kid and not realized yet in the turning? That happens like once a tourney, right?
Somebody's done that in 5-4. Mr. Donut
Oh,
made it to police. Failed the mission. And it definitely wasn't me. LP3
I thought I
almost
jinxed
did.
it. I thought I jinxed it with LP for a second. I think he forgot that kid existed for a split second and then noticed it.
I think so. Oh yeah, no, it's funny now, Tavet, but at the time it was definitely not funny.
Why do these stupid things make me feel so good?
Nice board. Not a nice lane. This is really high hit millimeter for LP3. See if we can pull it out.
Even watching the road? I wouldn't want to be that
Ooh,
I didn't do it. Ow, my God.
it's so close.
He didn't land on a pedestrian. Let's go.
Yeah, but he's gonna hit this one? No. Any of them could dive and ruin him. Okay, you should be fine now. That was scary.
All right.
Okay.
Did he even get the crusty glass? He didn't. No, yeah.
What is happening?
Unfortunate. He's gonna have to kick the vent.
Time to rock.
Gonna drive into the vent. I don't like that. Faster though, but coins are gonna be tight for the rest of the run.
Yeah.
Cause at this point you're like, I mean you're already down a vent
Fine by
pretty
me.
much. I mean either way, whether you got the vent or kicked it now, it's say 10 coins. They're bad either way. I think at very least you gotta be getting Studio A blocks here if I'm LP. Maybe he'll get the. Surely he's getting the motel vent. You need to be getting some sort of coins here. His coins are so bad. I don't know what he's gonna do.
Honestly, JPEGs aren't that much better.
No, they're both bad. They were both so good in VAR.
Yeah, right.
In
But,
VAR 1. He's not getting that.
I don't
Yeah, that's
remember-
not gonna blow up. Why are you hitting it?
I don't remember what happened to JPEG's coins besides getting busted, but he still left fine. But LP3 missing armored truck and just not going for the wasps, like, completely screwed him.
Yeah.
Neither of
What
them
do you
got
really-
lighthouse wasp, which would have helped.
If you don't need Lighthouse Wasp, it's so freaking slow that you just shouldn't get it unless you absolutely need it.
LP3 probably should have gotten.
Yeah, he should have, but technically could have stretched it by hitting items in the crusty glass, and he
Yeah.
went and he risked it by going for it and got a
But
little
then
unlucky.
you get the vent in his car, which is the problem.
Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't make that much of a difference. He'll get both the freebies and FMJ and be fine.
Full speed ahead. Time to
Yeah,
lay
yeah.
some rubber down.
Sure. The very consistent FMJ for
And Neighbors and Homer too. He'll get the freebie.
Neighbors, Flanders, and Wiggles. JPEG's Frank got stuck on an armored truck.
No big or any shenanigans really from JPEG 6.3.
If anything happens, could we ban Cathrum?
Can we just ban Cathrum?
No, there has to be a reason.
I said so. That's the reason.
I don't know. I respect it.
I didn't do it. Oh man, that sucks and blows. Oh,
LP3
this
has
is
to
too
skip
cool
another
for
vent
school.
because of traffic. Except that Frank just
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
dummied himself in the
Off
stairs.
for Mart.
I think he
Wait,
could
Gilbert, are
still.
you the one that
He could,
started that?
he could maybe get that vend on the way up here, skip the other one, and get the other one in 6-3. Maybe, yeah, it looks like he's gonna maybe go for that because of how safe he's playing this.
6-7?
6-7, sorry.
JPEG missed dump truck shred, so going for the backup. And that should work. Turned. Oh, we got it on the pixel. Let's go.
Nice. Another pixel that's not really a pixel.
Yeah, that's definitely not a pixel, that's just straight up collision.
It's easier to say it though. So I think LP will have a vend to get 8-6-7 now.
Yeah.
We'll try to remember that when we're factoring how good his coins are. JPEG missed the wasp.
Or either was.
Oh,
just drove off the edge, which might have been faster, to be honest.
Bart Simpson at your service.
But JPEG's coins are even worse now. Only 140 out of Duck Truck is, or 170 or something. That's not good.
Great.
Oh, nice. That was sick.
Dude, I never see this route come up anymore, and I feel like it should, especially in races, where you get Duff Truck strat, and then you use the Canyon Arrow after getting... Well, I guess JPEG got the backup, so you couldn't use the phone booth.
Thinking?
You use the Canyon Arrow, so the wasps are free.
I'm wondering if it would be better with Carbot for Homer. Because that card's actually like kind of fast.
Maybe.
Cause I was thinking that the other day. Like, I wonder if that would just be worth it.
The same, less menuing. So yeah, maybe.
Yeah. No. Yes. Yes.
I could see that being the reasoning for Canyon Arrow over Carvel for Homer. Just the fact that the wasp there spawns in so high, or it has the potential to spawn in very high.
Yeah, the second wasp is kind of inconsistent, or would be inconsistent.
Oh yeah, that's the last time I brought this up. The reason it wasn't really used anymore is because people just use the wasp cycle and pause the game. Yeah.
Well, that's stinky.
I'll educate you a new one.
My rims cost $900.
I don't use it. I should use it.
I also don't use it.
No,
But I
you
would
don't
only
need
use
it.
I
Helps
would only
though.
use it in Hundo. Hundo would save so much time.
I'll educate you a new one.
LP is not going to be getting any coins. He's gonna need the rest of the coins either way, so it just loses a little bit of time. Doesn't really lose any coins.
Imagine your coins not being bad from Cola Caper onwards. It must be nice. That was a really close jump.
That was.
Almost didn't work.
And I don't think he would have had time for a second attempt. Maybe, but it
No.
would have been way too close.
Definitely wouldn't
Yep.
have.
Boat jump. Gonna have 270 after a boat jump.
Yeah. 270 plus the coin room. He's already gotten the box.
Has he already gotten half the coin room? Yeah,
Yep.
I think starting is fine, right?
It's something. These coins exist.
He's fine.
He's definitely
As
gonna
long
be
as you can buy car build for Homer, and the rest of the run is free. Yeah, good enough too. I know what I said. It didn't really make sense because we're in part 2. But if you can buy a car build for Homer, then the rest of the route's usually pretty free if you know where to get coins.
Fair enough.
Like there's so many coins you can get on 5.5 that it's hard to not have enough for Globex. Sometimes it happens because you route you route in your coin route to have like exactly 600, and then you do what happened to LP and you hit Krusty Glass and you don't get coins from it and you're 5 short. Like, stuff happens, but
Yeah.
yeah.
LP3 got boat. Okay. What about 210.
Not great. He has more coins to be getting here though.
That is
We'll have
true.
more after the coin room.
An extra 50.
All right, that was so cool.
Nice cutscenes
That's
here from
it.
JP.
JPEG is at that awkward amount of coins where you either need to get one box from neighbors or get the gas station vend.
Yeah.
Gonna get one or go for
Neighbors.
the wasp and just try to skip? No, it gets one, okay.
It's fine.
I think that's the right choice because if you get the wasp, you don't even need Krusty Burger. So it's worth trying and taking the L if you don't, just getting a box.
Oh, right. I think I had that vend.
Time to
Yeah.
play some rubber.
LP is gonna also
What
have
the
a
heck?
very awkward amount of coins.
Damn automatic transmission.
These are gonna be less awkward. He needs 2
I don't
boxes.
remember this being here before. Whee!
Because if he gets this, then
If he gets this,
He'll
you
have
can
400.
definitely get away with just getting the gas station vent and hitting objects and going Krusty
Barely.
Burger, but it would be very close.
Oh, bull bump. All right.
it's 4,
Don't forget to ride.
13. That's a really good
Jump to
turn.
light
though.
speed. Don't have a cow, man.
JPEG opting to just go for hitting things.
I am the
Taking just a box. Ends up
Yep.
with exactly enough coin. That's good.
Did he skip the vent?
Yep.
Ah,
LP3 also gets the cutscene skip. So.
alright, LP gets the wasp. So I don't think LP is just a... Oh,
If he had gotten that box, he would have been able to skip
yeah. I was gonna say he has enough coins to just have the perfect amount to skip Krusty Burger, but not anymore. I think he tried to hit it and just
Yeah.
tried to also reset his car as optimally as possible. It was just one of those.
I think
a little
he just
too early.
barely missed, and then he reset his car, and it was just, well, I guess
Yeah.
I'm not getting that.
Hey, come back here. Them's our sleeping on
Alright,
board.
JPEG, I don't think goes for 7-2,
Use a hop for a pillow now.
Doubt it.
because he would have to do resets. And he did not reset his car, so yep.
You
Not
can
doing 7-2.
do yeet on 120. You just really shouldn't.
Yeah, it's that'd be
Yeah.
like the hardest trick ever.
Wasn't Greeny? Didn't Greeny do it to try to like prove Neonic wrong or something in the Discord a while back? I
Did he
swear
do
that
it?
was
But how many
why he was
tries did
doing
it
it,
take?
because they were having the discussion and Greeny's like, no, you can do it, and then finally like clutched up one attempt after like probably 20 or 30 and clipped it.
Right, yeah, like, I've done 7-7 yeet, but it's so awful because you don't get enough distance. You have to clip the bridge rail and bounce over the loading trigger, or the reset triggers.
I've
It's
seen
awful.
that.
There's no point to it. Terrible. But it's possible.
I'd be very shocked to see LP go for yeet, but it would be cool.
You
JPEG
definitely will.
is in an okay spot. Gonna have to move over a little bit.
Hilton there is kind of giving him a little bit of a hug.
Okay. Looks like he's gonna try to wiggle to the right. I think this is a... If you don't get
I'd
caught
be
on the
great.
cage like he is now, he's fighting it though. This is the better way to do it if you get stuck. To go on the right
Hate
side
that
here.
You can do that in 120. Anything over 150,
Just
will
instant
just
reset.
reset you.
Yeah.
That makes me so mad.
Seeing those sparks come off the cage and being like directly under it, just... Yeah, it's just an instant reset. Maybe there's something that we're doing wrong to stop it from resetting. I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
think
we're
so.
just
I think
bad.
It's just high FPS. Because people on 60 like don't even get caught on it. They just go through it, and LP3 that's
LP, just go in front of it so it doesn't get stuck in the barn. No.
yeah. No,
Now
maneuver through the barn.
That's one thing I try to point out sometimes when I'm commentating and I watch this happen. If you are close enough to the alien car by the barn to where the bar is more than halfway full, it's gonna crash every time at the barn. You want to always be ahead of it or behind it even. Being behind it is so much better than having it crash, even if you're gonna get to the mission 5 seconds late. It's still better than it crashing for 10.
JPEG is in the car.
I'm glad.
Piece of cake. Let's see you do better.
That looks fine. Nope, I spoke too soon.
He held reverse. It would have been fine. But if that cage is on a bad cycle, you have to tap reverse. Otherwise it will launch you off every time.
That looks good
that
though.
looks really good. But he didn't really wait for the cage cycle.
He's fine.
Okay, it's fine. It would have just been a little bit faster if you waited half a second. They both got out of bounds.
A little bit of parkouring from JPEG.
Does he get the
Homer
launch
can
pad?
jump really high in this game. I know it's a video game, and that's every like platform video game, but like, this is Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson is jumping, double jumping like as high as LeBron James out here.
8 or 9 feet in the air. Yeah. Like if you think you can jump on people's head with one jump. Let's say that's an average of like 5'7".
I could probably jump on people's heads if I could double jump.
But you can't.
I can't.
Crashing time.
I'm sure someone has made some sort of device out there or something that, with like hydraulics that allows you to double jump. Some like obscure science YouTube channel made like some, right? That's sure it exists. Double jump device. Oh no! Oh JPEG! Chase him down!
The hunt is
You
on.
stole my Uber Eats driving away!
No, JPEG.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Jump! You can make it!
Oh my god! That's the best thing I've ever seen.
I think he was at the right height there, actually.
He was at the right height. He's
When
still
you-
at the
when
right
you-
height.
Yeah.
Oh, that was incredible.
Where's Snake?
Any cluster truck enjoyers?
Wow, I need a disco nap.
Homer's not real. You made him up.
So
I was gonna say something, but oh boy, I forgot.
sweet.
Alright, hopefully JPEG has a better 7.6 than the one we saw earlier. Went for Jump Zone earlier, so I'm assuming that...
Bikini zone.
Yeah, doing it again.
Let's roll.
I think that works. I
I
think,
think
that
it just
has-
barely works, right?
No, doesn't have it.
We saw this issue earlier. He was parking a little bit too far forward. It did look a little bit borderline.
Thingy.
Yeah, and then he was like getting out of his car weird.
Cam number 2
That's too far forward.
almost looks again. Dude, this is the exact same thing we saw earlier. I was really hoping he'd go for resets after what happened earlier. Who knows when these asyncs were actually recorded? If this might have been recorded before. Oh my god, this is so painful.
He has to wait. The alien car
Where
is
do I
just gonna
see-
keep tearing around the corner if he keeps. Okay, that's.
Where have
good.
I seen this before?
That's.
I don't
definitely
know
too
if that
far forward.
works. I don't
too
know
far.
if that works.
No.
Oh,
wait,
it just
that
works.
How did that
Just
work?
barely works. That one did look about the same as the first one, and the first one was pretty borderline.
That's ridiculous. Also, do you mean?
Oh, he's got to get it. His car took a lot of damage there. Yeah. Oh no!
He almost gets the other side. That would have been funny. The other side would not have
There's-
mattered if you try
there's
and drive
no
under the bridge. It
area.
resets you.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go out of bounds on the other side. If only that would work.
I've been out
Oh.
of bounds on the other side because I found something really.
This is a
stupid
big
to get
moment
there.
for LP3 and Team Canada. This is
So
a
we're
big
talking
moment for LP3's tournament life.
about seeing JPEG before. Was it his last race?
It's good. It's good.
Yes, it worked.
The comeback. Yeah, his last race earlier today.
Yeah, they were recorded back to back.
Okay.
Alright, LP3 just took a massive lead.
The comeback.
You got this,
Absolutely
buddy.
gaming. That was very close. It did look good though.
It was too far. It was kind of far to the right, but he got the distance.
Yeah, the
Distance
height
is
was there.
big.
I think I saw someone have the height like that and still get reset once though. I think it was in the tourney this year. It looked really good and then just didn't work because they were too far to the right.
Yeah.
So it can happen even if you get one, what's it?
First big thing, LP3.
Whatever, right?
Turn around, trigger the race.
Let's go! He remembered Pog.
I was doing a marathon submission video, and I didn't remember. I straight up drove all the way to the power plant. I was like, oh, whoops. It happens.
People say I'm slow. Wait a minute, that was an insult.
JPEG is 20 seconds behind on top of losing around a minute this race. Or this last split, assuming there are no waste explosions.
Yeah.
LP usually races with chat and stream up to know what chat's saying and stuff, and you know, so he knows where he's at in the race. So I imagine he knows to play it very safe here.
I don't like the third person 7-7. It scares me.
LP3 usually drives in third person, I think. It's just preference.
I used to, until I started doing 7-7 first person. And it's a game changer because you can actually see traffic when it's in front of you.
Yeah.
The car doesn't get in the way.
I think it's the argument that it's preference it does stand true. It's preference, but there's a lot of situations where it's just kind of easier to be in first person, taking sharp turns, and so you can react to traffic quicker and stuff. Also, sorry, go ahead. GG.
Let's go. If it's straight driving, I prefer first person. If I have to hit something, like duff truck, let's say, I prefer third person so I can actually see the collision in the car.
I can agree with that for sure. There's some strats that I do in third person. It'll just make it easier that way. Another thing is cars, like Canyon Narrow sometimes, or a zombie car that are very, very wide.
JPEG blew it up on the suit.
Oh.
Yeah, Canyon Narrow will never do first person.
Yeah. Cars that are very wide, I'll still use first person sometimes, but sometimes if I'm going through smaller little tunnels and stuff like that, I'll almost find the opposite effect where it's actually harder to be in first person because you think your car is skinnier than it actually is.
Or you'll like clip your back end on something.
Yeah, especially with the zombie car, though it doesn't really come up that much in the run.
Yeah, zombie car.
Zombie car is really, it's shaped like a triangle. It's really
So
weird.
Sweet. And the ninja babysitters?
I bet on JPEG. JPEG, you lost me donuts.
Dad, your fans want you outside.
Wait, is he just realizing he won?
Let's go.
I won?
He figured it out. He is Sherlock Holmes.
We had a lot of races the last 3 or 4 days come down to the last 2 splits.
Right. Is this the last race of the group stage?
When I checked a couple days ago, it was the last one scheduled, but there might be more that have been scheduled since. We have one more day technically, I think.
I've looked right before this, and there was nothing after.
Our restreamer might know.
There's one more?
That
Okay.
guy deserves such a probing. Who are these people?
Okay.
I never saw them during production.
There is one more.
Oh, right, yeah, no, there's one after this. Yeah, it's like,
What is the difference between an associate
Very
producer
GG.
and a producer
it was supposed to be
anyway?
a half hour ago. JPEG getting
Going
cutscene
for
skip.
cutscene and an async. Where it could have very well came down to that 1 second, but it didn't.
Imagine, it was
That would
so
be
funny.
hilarious.
Oh. Oh, and he unpauses it too.
Searching for music for your
For
next
the
video?
fans.
Then you need to check out our list.
JPEG was here. He wants to hop in VC.
Yeah, I don't think JPEG can hop in VC. I don't know. I know he was gonna be traveling for
Alright.
something.
I don't know what reasoning
LP3
he had to be
joined
asyncing. I just thought I would ask.
LP3 undeafen.
Made for creators.
He's working, but he's in the chat. You can't work in chat.
Everyone ping LP3.
Did you know you can earn £1 million per person, tax-free?
At LP, I bought Army.
Government-approved HMRC scheme. That got your attention, didn't it? Now, if you're not doing it, I can only presume that you don't know
Hello?
how to do it. Well, here's the
I bought
thing.
Army.
You've gotta
We're
know
pinging
how
you.
to
To let you
Oh, let's go.
to do it the way
Oh,
that
Team
I
Canada.
And
Knowledge
Let's
of
go.
property, knowledge
Let's
of
go.
The comeback.
rates that you get. Property.
I want to forget all about that cola truck and that armor truck.
So I now live in my home. And if
yeah,
you want
those are
that
bad.
kind of lifestyle,
A cola truck was probably my fault. I was just getting more and more heated the more that went on. But armor truck, I despawned traffic. I don't know why that ambulance was there.
You had wonky driving.
either
though.
way, commercial
Yeah,
property can
right?
Oh, that's why I wasn't doing damage to him?
call that
You had wonky driving.
It looked like you had wonky driving after Bam pointed it out.
In armor truck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild. I didn't notice. I just noticed every time I hit him in the wall, it didn't do that much damage.
It's not that you didn't do damage, it was you couldn't get like the correct angle on him because of the wonky driving.
I didn't even notice. I was just getting mad. I was like, just die.
Yeah.
Of course, one of my worst like mid games happens when I get one of my best homer ones ever.
Yeah, that
that's a
Homer
solid
one was
home run.
good. Bart one was great until Zellouts. And
Yeah,
then
sellouts bent me over.
it was like 30 seconds and then a minute on the cutscene skip.
I'm noticing a pattern here.
That I was so mad at myself. I got the 2 pause and then I was like, nah, I don't want it. I like stared at it for a solid second too, and I was like, pause button seems like the good play here.
Plot armor for getting cutscene.
That's why I was like, because of how bad. Oh, that baby van was a gold too. My baby van was pretty nice.
That was very nice. We were saying
Thought
that
for sure I was gonna crash the game.
I pointed out that I see a lot of runners get the baby van caught on that lion statue and have traffic push them out of the way. And I think the difference was that you do a lot of your driving and strats in third person, and you did that whole thing in third person. And I think because you were in third person, the traffic car just stayed and waited because it was spawned in your camera.
Oh, true. Yeah,
I think that made the difference because I see that happen to runners a lot.
Yeah, the only time I ever use first person is if my car's smoking too bad.
That makes sense. Yeah, I see you did a lot of all your 7-7 driving in third person, which Bam pointed out.
Yeah. I also last race somebody pointed out that they were blown away. I did 7-6 in third person, and I was like, wait, people do that in first person? That's wild.
I do that in third person.
Yeah, that 7-6 was clean. That 7-6 I did not think was gonna work.
In third person.
Your 7-6 was clean. Both of your guys' coins were not good.
Yeah, mine were actually all right. I just
Yours
missed
were
armored truck.
Yeah, yours are really
That's what
good
ruined
until
me.
part 1, and then...
Those are the best coins. Those are the best coins I've ever had going into Apu, to be honest. Didn't get a single car bomb, and I was still way over.
Yeah, they still could have been a little bit better, but like they were.
Yeah,
solid.
I missed. There was like 2 or 3.
Truck,
Yeah, that was rough. There was like 2 or 3 boxes that I went to go hit and reset right before I hit them.
Yeah.
And then
that was great.
neighbors, you got the neighbors' coins. We're like, oh, you got the wasp. Oh, you reset before the box.
Yeah, I was like, I got the wasp. Screw the box.
If you got the box, you didn't need anything else.
Oh, true. I
Skip
didn't. Yeah,
the Krusty Burger.
valid.
I thought you did that by accident.
No, I did it. I was
Oh,
like, I got the
God.
wasp. Screw that.
I don't think so. I haven't heard from JPEG since halfway through the race.
He was. Yeah, me neither. I was gonna say he was in chat, but that was about halfway through the race.
Oh, in 7-6, he was there saying that he was out of the
Oh,
team.
true. Yeah, I don't know how my
Pretty
7-6
sure it's
worked.
working right now.
That 7-6 seemed way too far right. I didn't think it was gonna work.
It was far right, but the thing is you had the distance.
Yeah.
The distance did it.
Well, GG. I'm 3-0. Let's
GG,
go.
Let's go.
And whoever has to face me in knockouts, be prepared.
Let's go.
I'm talking all that smack now.
The 3-0 got to his head.
Let's go. I would have been perfect on cutscene skips too if I didn't just not want the part 1 one.
Yeah, you
All
can
right.
make it a little closer.
Right. I gotta head out early. Massive headache, and I need to take a shower and all that.
Yeah. Good one.
Okay.
Thanks for commentating, guys. Thanks for the restream, Top Hat.
Thanks, Top Hat.
Alright.
Thanks, LP. Thanks,
Yep.
JPEG. Thanks, Bam. Thanks, Potato.
Thanks everybody. The next match will be midnight of the 25th. And it will be... What? Or is that noon? No, that's midnight. I'm confused. I don't know my time.
AM is midnight. AM is
Yeah.
definitely midnight.
It's
Wait,
okay,
no.
then it should be PM.
AM is midnight.
Yeah. AM is midnight, PM is noon.
So that's either wrong or we're being stinky.
I don't know. Just follow Speed Simpsons, hit that bell icon, and you'll know when
Smash
we're going
that
live
like
again.
Everybody smash the like button.
It's gonna be the last race of group stage. Be there, or that's your only 2 options, so be
Be
there.
there or don't be there. But if you're not there, you're not there. And you want to
Yeah.
be there. So be
just,
there.
Just be there, okay?
Smash that sub button. Thanks, Sticker. Smash that, just have a good night.
Smash that end stream button.